What's up, everybody? It's the biggest in the game, Big Skinny, and you're tuning in to the biggest YouTube channel in the game. If you smell what the biggest in the game is cooking, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into this. Alright, what made me decide to start this 30-day raw vegan diet was just I wanted to be healthier. I wasn't exactly satisfied with the way I looked, and I just wanted better for myself. I was scrolling Instagram, and I'm someone like who looks at certain things on Instagram. I look at a lot of sports, and I love watching people's weight loss journey. So it always pops up in my explore page on Instagram how different people lose weight, and I stumbled upon this video of this excessively overweight male who went on a raw vegan diet, and I've never heard of this thing before this video. And he went on a raw vegan diet for 90 days, and this guy went from hey it's Fat Albert to abs and everything, and it was really impressive, and it was really inspiring to see that. He lost over 72 pounds in 90 days, and he didn't even go to the gym once. It was all in his diet, and all he did was eat raw fruits and vegetables. And when I saw that, I was like, let me try it for 30 days. So the hardest part about this diet was really dinner time. I'm someone who doesn't really care to eat when I wake up right away. I could wake up and not eat for the first maybe 8 hours of me being awake. I'm not someone that needs to eat right away when I wake up. So breakfast was a breeze doing that. I would eat a banana or apples or something like that. Or I wouldn't just, I don't like eating right away anyway. Lunch wasn't that hard. The hardest part was always dinner, because I'm someone who really loves eating dinner.
I'ma eat it.
If you know me, I eat good all the time. Steak, oxtail, chicken, all of that. So that was the real hard part that was the hardest part about this whole thing. And someone like me, I'm someone that eats big portions. I eat enough for two people, and during this diet, there was a lot of nights I went to bed hungry. There was a lot of nights I went to bed, my stomach was not full. And at first I did not like it. What exactly did I eat? Well, I had like a certain routine that I got into. So every morning, what would be my go-to for when I woke up, or what I'd say would be breakfast, my first meal of the day, would usually always be a banana. It's one of my favorite fruits. I found that it gave me a lot of energy to get through the day. So my first meal was always usually a banana or an apple, but mainly a banana. My second meal after was usually a smoothie. So I would go to the smoothie store. There's this one smoothie store called Body Energy in my city, and I'd go. When I first started the diet, I tried to try a different smoothie every day to kind of find which one I liked. I had to go through a lot of terrible smoothies that tasted terrible. I ended up finding one that I really enjoyed. It was it's called the Banana Berry Blast. I substitute blueberries for strawberries, so it was strawberries, bananas, vegan whey protein, and that also gave me a lot of energy. It was also filling. And then in the nighttime, I had this go-to salad I would always take from Cactus Club. It was the driest salad you ever have in your life. It just had lettuce, avocado, which I was not a fan of avocado prior to this diet. Now I love avocado, so that's shout out to avocado. You the one. Cucumbers, also wasn't a fan of cucumbers. Don't mind it now. Not gonna be eating it on the regular, but don't mind cucumbers, so shout out to you, cucumbers. And that was my go-to meal, basically every day. I basically ate the same thing every day. I didn't really switch it up because I didn't really have many options. So yeah, that was my go-to meal. All right, so when I started this journey that I weighed myself, I was 209.5 pounds. All right, we are gonna give a little update on the 30-day challenge, the raw vegan. So the challenge has been over now for 2 weeks. You know, this is about 45 days, I think, or something like that, maybe 48 days since we did started the challenge. So I stopped the raw vegan diet about 2 weeks ago. So I've been eating regular food now for about 15 days actually, 15 days exactly. I've been eating regular food. So the weight this is not an accurate assessment of right after, but I haven't been overfeeding myself since I stopped. So I think it'll be as accurate as possible. So let's get ready to it and let's weigh ourselves. On day 30, when I did weigh myself, I was 189. But when I weighed myself today, before this video, I was 187. So I've lost 22 pounds during this diet. And I know it might sound crazy that I'm actually 2 pounds less than I was 15 days ago when I actually stopped the diet. But the reason for that, I believe the reason for that is that ever since I stopped the diet 15 days ago, I've literally only ate 1 meal a day. And it hasn't been on purpose. Ever since this diet has stopped, the first meal I eat during the day, it's like it carries me throughout the entire day, and I'm just full until the next day, which is something that I'm not really used to. I'm used to eating multiple meals in a day, and I haven't been able to. I've been just pretty much full after 1 meal, and this wasn't the case prior to the diet. And that was one thing I was scared about when I was gonna stop the diet, was I just gonna put these pounds back on? And now it's been 15 days since this diet, and I'm actually 2 pounds less than I was when the diet ended. So all good so far. You know, I feel healthier. My bowel movements have been smoother. Everything has been like a little bit better. My dreams have been they've been more intense. They've been more I don't know what the word is, but they've been more like surreal. Like I'm waking up from my dreams, like remembering what happened. They've been pretty vivid. They've been so vivid to the point where I wake up and I think that actually happened. So that's been actually really cool. During the diet, I actually found myself sleeping a lot because my dreams were so good. I wanted to keep dreaming, so I would just keep sleeping. So it was like that didn't happen before the diet. And when I started this diet, I was hearing other people's reviews, and people were saying that. And I was like, oh, this shit is cap. But turns out it ain't cap. That part was actually true. And I feel overall healthier. One of the biggest things that I feel now that I did not feel prior, and which this was a big reason for me deciding to start this diet, was I used to always feel bloated. I used to always feel bloated after I ate, and it would make me really, really uncomfortable because I'd eat so much around dinner time because it was so good, but then I'd be in pain for like hours, and I haven't felt bloated in like 45 days now. So that's one great thing, and it feels good not feeling like full all the time. It felt like my stomach was extending all the time, and it doesn't feel like that anymore. So that feels actually great to not have that anymore. Now that I'm off the diet, would I do the diet again? 100%. 100%. This was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, doing this diet, because I'm someone that really likes food. So it was something that was really, really hard, but it taught me so much. It made me become more disciplined because I was doing something I didn't want to do, and I still did it. There was days where I wanted to eat, and I just said, nah, I'm not doing it. And like, I stuck with it, and I just didn't do it. And it made me more disciplined in just my everyday life activities. And the real rewarding part about that discipline is actually looking on the scale and seeing the results. I would look in the mirror every day, and I didn't feel like I saw the results in the mirror, but when I would look at my before and after pictures, I could see the difference. And it's really rewarding to actually see that the work you're putting in, there's actually it's actually making a difference. So, you know, if you ever see me get fat, best believe I'm getting on that diet right away, and I'm doing it for 90 days. So I feel like I found a cheat code to getting in shape or losing weight, which was this diet. So I will for sure be doing it again, and I'll probably do it again this year, to be honest. Sometime this year I will probably do it again, maybe in the summer, maybe in the fall, I'm not sure. But I didn't really get to where I wanted to be. Like I didn't get exactly where I wanted to be in those 30 days, but I made great progress. So it's something I would try again, and probably will try again. I've never done a food diet before, but I did start a diet in September 2014. I started this 30-day water diet where I only drank water, no coffee. I've never drank coffee in my life. No coffee, no juice, no soda. I used to drink a lot of Fruitopia and a lot of Orange Crush. I've never drank alcohol, as most of you already know. I've never taken a sip of alcohol in my life, so it wasn't hard to not do that or not do the coffee, since I've never done those two. But the main two things I cut out was soda and juice. And I started that for 30 days in September 2014. And after the 30 days, I just grew to like water so much that I never stopped. And we're in 2023 now, and I have, the last time I drank juice or soda was in 2014. So I'm almost at 9 years on this water diet. The only water I drink actually is Evian, you know, the GOAT. So I've been on this water diet for 9 years. So being disciplined to do something is something that I've done before. But this was the first food diet. So this one was way harder than the water, because I actually enjoy the water. I didn't actually enjoy the food I was eating on the raw vegan diet, which made it harder. Water I enjoy. So that was something that was easier for me. I am looking at other diets in the future. I did see this diet called the carnivore diet that I'm considering doing, which is you only eat meat. No bread, no nothing, no rice, no potatoes, just meat, which seems like it'll be actually an easier diet than the raw vegan diet. But I've seen a lot of benefits to that, and I've seen a lot of people posting their results, and it looks good. So that might be a future diet for me. So doing this challenge, I decided that every single month of this year, I'd love to start a challenge that I do for 30 days. Just to keep myself going, keep myself busy, and keep myself entertained, and keep you all entertained. So the first challenge I did of this year was this raw vegan diet. The next challenge that I will be doing is I'm actually going to be starting today. I'm going to be doing dumbbell work curls on my arms for 30 days straight. Every single day for 30 days, I'm going to go in the gym, do some dumbbell curls. We're going to take a before and after. So I haven't started yet, so this is really the before. As you can see now, this is really the before. I'm going to take closer pictures after this, but I'm going to do that next. And I'm going to come up with different ideas to do for the challenge. You guys can help me in the comments, come up with some ideas I should do for challenges. I'm going to try a no gambling for 30 days challenge this year. I'm going to try to do that in August probably, since there will be no NBA. So it'll probably be easier for me to do it in August, as there will only be baseball and UFC. So I'm going to try to do that. Some people are probably thinking, oh, why would you stop gambling if you win so much? But
we're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
You know, it's just easy to not stress, you know, just worry on chill with family life, and not have to stress about like a bet or anything like that. Because, you know, win or lose, gambling is stressful. So I'm gonna try to do that for 30 days, and I'm gonna try to come up with different challenges to do every single day. I actually started a challenge during this raw vegan diet. I started a challenge, and after 2 days, I couldn't do the challenge anymore. I was trying to do 1,000 jump ropes every single day.
It's day 30, raw vegan diet. I'm feeling good. Had my smoothie today, had a banana. About to go eat my classic Cactus Club salad. I just did 1,000 jump ropes. I did 400 of them on IG Live. And I did the other 600. This is the second day in a row I'm trying to jump rope. It's fucking hard. It's fucking hard, man. Might be harder than doing the diet. Actually, that's a lie. I miss my fucking oxtail. The diet is harder. Well, let's keep going. Hope this motivates someone. Let's go, baby.
And I went 2 days in a row doing it. And on the third day, I couldn't walk. I couldn't feel my feet. My feet were like, I had to stay in bed all day because like it was hurting to walk. So I was like, all right, we're not gonna do this challenge. So I won't be doing that challenge. But yeah, more challenges on the way. Let me know which challenge I should do, y'all. So I did post on my Instagram my weight today, and I asked you guys to let me know any questions that you might have. So I'm gonna read some questions that some of you guys had, and I'm gonna answer them. So one of the questions was, how did you not eat when you felt hungry? What did you do? Great question. NK Swish, great question. What did how did you not eat when you felt hungry? Well, that was really hard. When I felt hungry, I ate. That's the thing, is that it's not that you don't eat. You just don't eat what you'd like to eat. So whenever I was hungry, what I used to eat was fruits, because I really do like fruits. So I would try to eat some strawberries. I try to eat a banana, because that would usually, a banana would like kind of, you know, suffice me and make me feel, you know, okay. And there was sometimes nights where I didn't have any fruits left and I was hungry. And I was looking at DoorDash, and DoorDash was looking at me, and we were just having a stare off, and I decided to go to sleep. So that's what I did when I was hungry. I went to sleep. Now, I do have some disappointing news. So I did cheat on this diet. I thought this diet was gonna be way easier than it was. Turns out, hardest thing in my life. So I actually wrote down all the days I cheated so I could stay accountable to myself. So I have an explanation for every day that I did cheat.
No Cactus Club out here in Montreal. It's really hard to find a good salad place. I have to cheat today. I have to cheat today with some oxtail and some roti. Have to cheat. Whoa.
And yeah, so I cheated. The first time I cheated was day 6. So first 5 days it was going good. It was going great. Day 6 comes along. You know, I wake up. I didn't have a smoothie yet. I didn't have a fruit yet. I didn't eat nothing. I'm watching UFC. I'm gambling. You know, I'm sending my bets out. I'm sending my bets to my subscribers. They're winning. Then I'm side betting on other sports while UFC is going on, you know, in hopes to win more money to bet more on UFC. That didn't go well. I bet on some soccer as the UFC was going on. I think it was soccer or basketball, one of them. It was a mixture. I did basketball and I lost. And then the UFC bets that I sent out all won. And I was so pissed off because I was like, damn, if I just stayed patient, I would have won more money if I just bet the UFC. And after that, you know, I had lost, I don't know, 50K or something. I was so sad. I was like, God damn, forget it. I'm cheating today. I am cheating today. So you know what I did? I ordered some oxtail. I ordered a roti. And when I say I cheated, I really cheated. It was not like, you know, just a little bite. I went in. I got oxtail and a roti, and I ate both of them. And as I was eating it, you know, I was actually smiling. Like, I was in such joy to finally eat some food. Like, I was like, God damn, I see why people, you know, get obese or big, because eating is actually fun. And I had forgotten how fun it was. And I forgot I even lost money while I was eating. Now, the problem was, after I finished eating, I felt that feeling I hated feeling, where I felt bloated. I couldn't move. I had the niggeritis. I was in a food coma. I laid on the couch and I did not move the rest of the night. I actually fell asleep right away because I was so full. And when I woke up the next day, I said, wow, I am not doing that again. And I went straight back on the diet. I was like, I'm not gonna make this a habit, because when you make it a habit, you cheat once, you cheat the next day. Now, you know, the diet's just over at that point. So I continued the diet after that. And then I have it here. I then cheated day 13 and 14. Now, the reason, I have a good reason for that. The reason why I cheated day 13 and 14 is because I flew to Mexico, and I tried to do the diet there. Their smoothies were trash, the vegetables were trash, so I did cheat, but I didn't cheat as big as I did on day 6. Day 6, I went 2 big meals. When I cheated on day 13 and 14, it was like the bare minimum, like 1 piece of chicken just to get me through the night, because I felt really bad about cheating. So I didn't cheat excessively. And then I cheated day 20, and day 27. I cheated day 20 and day 27. So I cheated a total of 5 times in those 30 days, which, you know, I don't think is that bad. I cheated 5 times out of 30 days, and I still achieved massive results. You know, to lose 22 pounds, and I cheated 5 times out of those 30 days just shows you how good this diet actually works. And when I say I cheated, it wasn't I cheated the whole day. I'm not a chronic cheater now, all right? It was only in the night. It was only dinner time. That was the only hard part about this diet, was dinner. Breakfast and lunch was a breeze, so I never cheated during those times. It was only during dinner that I ever cheat. So yes, I did cheat, to those wondering. Next question I see here. I can't stay full off of a salad. How do you not eat at night? Groovy Max. Honestly, this whole diet was about mind over matter. That's really what it was, and that's that's all I can really tell you, is that, like, your mind has to be strong. Your mind really has to be strong. I remember one of the nights during this diet, I think it was like day 18 or something like that, I was in the gym with my nephew. I was in shorts, and I ordered a salad for pickup. And I decided, I'm in Canada, so it's not the warmest, it's pretty cold. I decided to walk to go get my food, fresh out the gym in shorts and a shirt, and it was like -2 or something in Celsius, and it was cold outside. And I decided to walk there because I had just left the gym, so I was already hot. And halfway through my walk, I'm like, I'm cold. Like, I wanted to walk back home, get a sweater, take a car. I was freezing, and I just kept telling myself, I'm only cold in my head. You know, I just kept telling myself that I could make it. And I made it to the store, and then I you know, I won't say walk, I kind of jogged back because I was freezing, but I was just telling myself in my head, I'm only cold in my head. And that's how I was able to not eat at night. I was telling myself, I'm not really hungry. I just want to eat. You know, I could just go to bed. You know, so it was all mind over matter. It was all just like convincing myself, like, no, I'm not hungry. No, I'm not. And I think that's the key to life. Like, it's like everything is mind over matter. So if you just do, if your mind is strong enough, you could do a lot of things. So thanks for the question. Next question. Could you tell us more about the dreams that you experienced overnight during this diet? I think I did already get into that, so we're good on that one. Are you gonna provide recipes and your food plan? Well, I didn't cook anything. So I didn't cook anything during this diet, so there's no recipes for me to give you. Being in this city, it made it really easy because there were some go-tos to go to, like I said, a smoothie every day. That helps. Fruits morning, that helps. And then it was just a basic salad every night. You know, with the restaurant here, Cactus Club, they got really familiar with my game. You know, I mean, I was a regular at that restaurant for a good 30 days. They started looking at me weird in the beginning when I said no dressing, no nothing, but they became real familiar with my game. So that was the recipe was pretty simple, easy. All right, now here's I'll answer one more question here. Rich Hefner, actually a big subscriber of mine, salute to you. What's the hardest part about it? The hardest part about the diet is when you're going through stuff, right? When you're going through stuff in life, because life happens. You know, I lose a bet, I get in an argument with a loved one, I miss an appointment, you know, I hurt myself. Like, there's so many things, stresses that go on through the day, and eating took away a lot of that stress. And I didn't realize that before. I guess it was just a habit of mine that, like, I guess I would do. You know, if I was stressed out, I would eat. If I lost a bet, I would eat. You know, and I didn't really, I guess, realize that before. And during this diet, when I was stressed out, I was like, I'm hungry, I want to eat, I want to feel better. You know, you want to eat, it makes you feel better. And that was, I think, the hardest part. The hardest part of these diets is whenever I was stressed out, I couldn't eat, I couldn't do the diet, I couldn't cheat. So that was the hardest part, and it mainly happened around dinner time. So the hardest part was really that. And yeah, a lot of people also were asking me, how did I maintain my energy? Did I feel weaker during this diet? And I thought I would, but surprisingly, I didn't feel weaker. I didn't lack energy. Every smoothie I got, I made sure, you know, that they were putting, they have this energy shot, they call it, you know, where they add turmeric and BCAA and all that. And that kind of gave me energy throughout the day. So I'm someone who has a lot of energy. So I didn't feel weak ever, really. I didn't feel like I lacked any energy. I felt like I had more energy, if anything, you know what I mean? So that was, there was one time I did get a headache from not eating, but I didn't eat anything that day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would suggest anybody who is struggling to lose weight, anybody who's struggling, you know, to get those extra pounds off, and you know, they want their summer body and they're kind of lazy maybe to go to the gym. Most people that get in shape, most of it is made in the kitchen. The gym is cool and all, but like, it really depends on what you eat, because you could eat like trash and go to the gym every day, you won't see results. It always matters about what you eat. So I would suggest anybody to really go on this diet, because it did change, you know, my life. I feel better, I look better, I think better, and you know, I would suggest this diet to anybody. Once again, if you guys like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I got more content coming. I'm going to be more active. That is actually one of my challenges. My personal challenge is to try to drop at least one YouTube video a month, and probably maybe twice a month. So I'm going to be more active on here. So make sure you subscribe, turn the notifications on, like, comment what challenge I should do next. Write your results doing this. And yeah, you know where to find me. Twitter.com/skinnytoldem, Instagram.com/skinnyBets, Snapchat skinnyBets with 2 Y's. And yeah, man, you already know, it's the biggest in the game. I'll see you guys in the next video.